What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. I don't know if you can hear me. The walls are thin, so I cannot scream. But I want to talk about Bunny Blue. Like, have you seen the petting zoo announcement that she made? That she's going to be in a glass. It's going to be like a zoo. You're just going to go there for. I think you're paying to go there, and then you can do whatever you want to do. Like, you can fuck her, you can touch her, you can look at her, like, and it's just like so concerning because why do you want to do that? Why would like, I don't remember the name of this woman, but in the 19 something 70, there's this woman who did the same exact thing where she like was it was like a challenge for 6 hours, and anyone can do anything to her. It was a table full of equipments that can be used to pleasure you, but there are also things that could cause pain. And when it was starting off, like nothing much was going on, but then with time, people found out that you can actually do anything. So they started doing things that, like, tearing her clothes apart, tearing her skin. There was blood, and she was in pain. But she signed up for that, so she couldn't tap out. And I'm like, just like, this is a dangerous thing for Bonnie Blue to put herself in, and she is doing it willingly. Like, she has free will to not do it, but she's choosing to do it. I don't have money, okay? I'm a broke, like, I'm actually applying for work. I'm writing a script. But it's just like, I would never do that. I don't care how much desperation I have in life, how much frustration I have in life. I would never put myself in a situation where people can do whatever they want to do to me, because that's.
Spend the day with me while I get railed. First thing I need to do is shit shower shave. Time to do my makeup. Basically just avoiding blow drying my hair. My forehead's dry. This is like the only, oh, my face looks so red, like the only makeup, I don't know what I'm saying. This is like the main makeup product I use. Once that's blended in, I mean, my whole face just looks red now. It doesn't know when I'm looking in the mirror. You can't video a girl when she's doing eyeliner, it's the most stressful part. I'm not gonna lie, I'm being a bit lazy. I can't be bothered to go and get a plate, and I really need to make a crisp sandwich. Yummy. This is my outfit today.
She goes, let me buckle it for the video.
Instagram versus reality. I'm actually not going to fasten this case because I don't know how. Okay guys, so I just fastened the case. I have just blow dried my hair. And the way I do my hair, hair dryer, obviously, and just a round brush. But it's so annoying, like I have a shower, makeup, hair, and then it's within minutes, like completely destroyed. I have just been The Players, got a very red eye. Also just seen with a girl called Daniela, very good, very hot. And I've not really done like a girl scene for a while, so it was very sexy. I'm currently in Andy's dungeon. And if you haven't seen it, I did a pegging video with Jack in here, which is very highly requested. Yeah, Andy's studio is really cool. Oh, and there's also a guy just wanking into the corner. The officer is currently chasing someone. Oh, he's bottled that turn. Don't start to Okay, so I have just got back. I was going to film some podcast clips because I've still got loads of information to reveal about the 15th. But I'm going to do it, well, one, I can't be bothered to do it tonight. I just want to chill and watch Dexter. With the event on the 15th, I'm gonna slowly release the information. I don't want to just say, hey, here's the whole event. But there is so much more information to come about it. It is going to be so different to my last one. It's going to be very entertaining. There's going to be a lot of queuing. I can't avoid that. But whilst you're queuing, I'm going to make sure you're entertained. And that's all I can say for now. Still got, you know what, my forehead. I have got a quick team meeting to discuss the 15th. Because I've got a few more final decisions to make today regarding the 15th. And each time I have a call or like meeting about it, I honestly get more excited. The cleaner has been, and she's washed the clothes and hung the clothes up, so 10-10. Night.
Bonnie Blue's petting zoo. If you don't know what this is, this woman is about to be tied up in a glass box, naked, and is prepared to invite 2,000 men to come and do whatever they want to her in that box while she is naked and can't move, potentially. I shouldn't be shocked by things this woman is doing, but this for me is beyond revolting, and the message it is sending to young girls is quite frightening. You are literally saying, you know, it is okay for men to do whatever they want to you and potentially abuse you, because this woman is putting herself at risk, right? She's going to be tied up. She can't defend herself. They could do whatever they want to her. She could get hurt. In my eyes, I think it's dangerous. You might disagree. But what is going on? Like, what is this day and age is just outrageous. And she's done some questionable things, but this for me is definitely the most shocking.
Yeah, I don't know what just happened, but yeah, but I was saying, like, for her to do something like that, there's no self-love. It's concerning, honestly. Imagine, like, if that on that day, actually it's Father's Day, everything is happening on Father's Day, which is kind of weird, because what if there's some men out here who are not going to spend time with the kids, but they're going to be spending time inside Bonnie Blue? That would be sad, honestly. And she's always proud, talking about how she's hooking up with barely legal who just turned 18, spending time with people who just turned 18 on that same day. And it's like, don't do that. Don't do that, you know? And the fact that the internet is promoting her, like, I feel like I just found out yesterday about the petting zoo situation, and I found out that she has been banned on OnlyFans. Imagine OnlyFans that has destroyed all the everything. Like, OnlyFans has destroyed a lot of girls. Like, so many young adults are on OnlyFans, and the consumers, the people who are consuming, are like the old men and women too, but specifically the old men are consuming the content, which is made by 30% of Americans, which apparently 30% of Americans are between the age of 18 to 21 on OnlyFans. That's what I'm talking about. But it's just like, and people are like, why you get angry at Bonnie Blue? You guys were talking about my body, my choice. So she's doing what she wants with her body. And it's like, do you really think that's what we mean when we say my body, my choice? Like, we can get fucked by anyone we want, anytime? You think that's what we mean? And it's just like, the people who are actually consuming the content, like, what are you doing? But you know, sometimes it's like, don't hate the player, hate the game. Now, in this situation, we are supposed to hate the player, Bonnie Blue, and we're supposed to be.
What challenges do you have next?
Bonnie Blue's petting zoo. I am going to be in a glass box, tied up, and it's going to be open for the public.
Oh my God.
Get me in the box, but people can join me to me, touch me, just look at me.
Where?
I'm going to be in the centre of London, but in a house.
Oh, okay. Not
In a
like,
house, in a
right,
glass
okay.
box, yeah.
So I was thinking like David Blaine.
I mean, I'd love to be on the back of a lorry in a glass box, my way through the London.
Right.
That would probably be illegal.
Probably.
So I want to do 2,000.
2,000?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
My camera just switched off again. And, yeah. Yeah, my camera just switched off again. And, yeah, like, we should bring back shame. I know people are like, don't shame women. We should bring back shame, because what do you mean you okay with? She just did, like, a few months ago, she did the whole 1,000 men, 1,057, because she felt pity on this 57 remaining. And then now she's doing a petting zoo. I mean, she's not doing it, because I found out that she has been banned on OnlyFans, which is like, finally, you know, at least finally, I think she should be banned on all platforms. I think she is worse than Andrew Tate. I think she's worse than P. Diddy. I think she's worse than Jeffree Star has been cancelled on social media. Bonnie Blue is way worse than Jeffree Star. So yeah, I think we should bring back shaming. I'm gonna post the clips of Bonnie Blue shamelessly doing the whole thing, like, you can do anything you want to me. And it's like, don't. Don't do that. Like, I want to know. I genuinely want to know what happened in her life for her to like result into doing these things because they are embarrassing and they are concerning. It's concerning. And yeah, yeah, it's sad. That's a sad life. I feel like she might not see it now, but in the future she's going to regret all the decisions that she has made. And I think I want to say it's too late because she has done all these things and they cannot be reversed. But maybe she can change for the better. She can, yeah. Like her friend Lily Phillips, she can be saved. But Bonnie Blue is way worse. Like she's out of control and
You slept with 1,000 men, not
Yeah.
999 in 12 hours.
Yeah, well,
So-
1,057. I hit the 1,000 and there's still 57 men queuing. I couldn't say to them, sorry guys, I know you've just put in a long shift waiting, you've brought your packed lunch, you need to go home. Of course, I was like, welcome in.
I have been postponing doing YouTube for a long time, like really long time, and I quit my job, and now I'm gonna start doing YouTube. I don't have zero I have 9 subscribers. Yeah, subscribers. I got 9 subscribers, and I'm going to be posting on YouTube. Like I'm going to be filming and vlogging, and I want to do all this cool stuff people do on YouTube and TikTok. I don't have an audience, but make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like. Do people subscribe before posting content? You tell me. You tell me. But yeah.
And how long is each person getting in there?
Actually, down there, about 40 seconds.
That's longer than I expected.
Well, I wish they could have longer because every time I
Yeah.
meet somebody, I'm like, I want to give them a much longer experience. However, for the 1,000 men, it just wasn't possible. But I was getting very busy with other body parts while someone else was then inside of me, or they had the option to stand and watch.
I thought it was like 3 pumps each and get out of there.
40 seconds, I know it is very quick, but when they're actually inside of you,
40 seconds may be a lifetime for some people.
well, I'm actually doing my own theatre next month.
Oh,
so
yeah.
maybe you could come to that and you see the amount of men that pay to watch me be in a glass cage for 24 hours.
To do what in a glass cage?
Well, I'll just be like a zoo animal. They can come if they want to f me, they can f me. If they just want to stare at me, they're welcome to. But I'm going to be tied up in a glass box for a couple of days and my body is for everyone. It's happening in June.
So you're going to get paid to be in a box and just let anyone do whatever they want to you.
Yeah,
And
well,
you-
obviously I get paid once I make the video, but the actual act is completely free. I'm not saying, oh my God, for you to see me naked, you've got to pay loads of money. No, it's free of charge. Anybody can come.
Is there like a limit or a certain standard of man that can be around you?
No,
Or
as long as
inside
they're
of
of
you?
legal age, like anybody and everybody's welcome. I don't discriminate. Whether you're fat, skinny, small, big dick, anyone.
Out of the 1,000 men, there was a lot of barely legal
Yeah.
boys. Do you not have a problem with the fact that they're literally borderline underage,
No, because they're 18.
but they're still children?
Yeah, but they're 18.
What if he was 17?
Well, then no, because that'd be illegal.
Would you still, if it wasn't on camera?
No.
No, so your limit is 18 years
Yeah.
old, but they are still...
I'd happily take someone like on their 18th birthday. Like, no problem.
How
because
old are
they're
you?
18. 25.
And you don't mind 18-year-olds?
No
Do you
problem.
not think it's damaging to them?
No, usually they'd have sex unprotected. Somebody they don't know, it could be on a one-night stand, they've been drinking, maybe drugs are involved. They're going into an unsafe environment that they don't know. That girl the next day could say, hey, I didn't consent to that. Hey, that was rape. Or, hey, you didn't know what you was doing and you actually hurt me.
Yeah.
Them having sex with me, I'm saying, look, use me as a guinea pig. Try and error, whatever you want. Because I'm consenting to this and I want to educate you on a woman's body. Because yes, you can learn sex education at school, but how much do you learn from a middle-aged teacher that's not been laid for years?
So you're just like a modern-day walk-in sex education lesson
Yeah,
for
I know.
underage children?
Well, no, because they're 18.
Well, barely legal people, yeah.
And if you've got an issue with the age, then take it up with the government. Because I go by the rules, and the rules is 18.
Yeah, the rules is 18. Just because it's legal doesn't mean it's morally right.
So you've got an issue with the age gap.
But you're not in a relationship with these people. You're just f***ing barely legal people.
Yeah.
That is the problem.
And
They're
it's
still
completely fine.
children. when they're barely legal, there should be some sort of respect or like a boundary in place. If you want to go around and exploit your body, that's completely up to you. Like I said, it's your body. But then you're exploiting children's bodies at the same time.
An 18-year-old's not a child's body.
Barely legal. They're still children. My nephew's 18. He's still a child.
I'll send him to me then.
No, I'd absolutely never do that.
Hopefully I'll find him in my queue one day.
No, I don't think he will, because he has like respect for himself. I don't know if something
The
you're
men
familiar
that
with.
they come and see me have a lot of respect.
They don't, unfortunately. I know
They
you
do.
might think they do.
How many of you asked that I've slept with?
I would never ask anyone that you've slept with, because I don't
So
know
you
anyone
don't know
you've
that
slept
you've not got respect?
I
This is
know
the thing,
enough by
I-
someone going and queuing up to fuck someone for 40 seconds, they don't have any respect.
Have you ever considered the fact that sleeping with hundreds of men is self-harm?
No.
Never crossed your mind?
Harm is something which hurts. Sex is something which pleasures.
Also, self-harm is something you do when you want to clock out of something that you're consciously in. You're not trying to escape anything.
No, these people think there is, and I wish I could tell them some sort of crazy story, and then it'd probably think, okay, this is why she does what she does. It is as simple as I enjoy it, I have fun, and I am happy.
Hearing all these stories that your daughter is saying,
It's just part of her job. It's her, and that's it.
how does it make you feel though?
I'm proud of her. I don't mind.
So even when you hear, you know, that she slept with 158 guys in, was it a week?
2 weeks.
In 2 weeks.
It's just part of her job, and that's it.
So you don't have any kind of, you know, emotional response to it?
No, at first I did, but not anymore.
So you see, Bonnie, when you told your parents what you do, how did that conversation go?
I actually didn't tell them. A video got leaked. I would have always told them, but like I'd only just started, so I wasn't ready to explain why I've chose to do this job. And you sort of had Summer explaining it, my sister explaining to my mum.
Right, and how did you react to that?
I was gutted at first. I really was. It was shock. I was really shocked, because whatever I